much for watching. Today's video is my June favorites video. I have a ton of products to share with you. I hope it doesn't feel too repetitive. A lot of these products I've talked about before, but I feel like it would be untruthful for me to not feature the products I truly have been loving this past month. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing I want to share with you is coconut oil. I know I've talked about this before, but I feel like this last month I have realized again how much I love coconut oil. Some of you may have caught my Too Faced Melt Off review where I talk about mascara remover. Coconut oil beat it by 1,000 miles. It's so much better at removing makeup in general, including waterproof mascara. Coconut oil has so many skincare benefits. It's great for oily skin, dry skin, combination skin. It's just a wonderful nutrient for your skin and your hair and your nails. A new way that I have been using my coconut oil this past month has been taking a scoop of it and dumping it into my bathtub. I hauled in my last haul video some Lush bath oil bombs, bath oil solid thingies, where you put it in a bath and it makes your bath all oily and hydrates your skin. I find that coconut oil does just as good of a job, and it's way cheaper. Each one of those bath bombs costs like, I don't know, $3 or something, whereas coconut oil, I can't stress it enough. It's so inexpensive and so versatile in its function. So I prefer this over the Lush, although those were really nice and really luxurious. I don't know how many more I'm going to be purchasing because they are quite pricey. I love my coconut oil. The next product I'm going to be talking about is the colors that are on my eyes. I have fallen in love with Viseart eyeshadows once again. They have always been a favorite, but recently, this past month, I've been using them in my routine just because it's so easy to grab a palette like this and not have to dig through single shadows or really worry about the staying power, and the blendability is so fast. This eye look was so fast. It was so fast. It's incredible. It looks like crazy, but I was able to do it really quickly because the blendability is amazing and the pigmentation is on point. I don't have to go back and build up the intensity. It's just there, and then it blends out, and it's super easy. So this palette I wanted to specifically feature. I also wanted to talk about the Viseart number 1 Neutral Matte. This is a long time favorite. It has a lot of hype, but it's for a reason. If you have troubles with matte shadows and getting them to blend out seamlessly, check this out. I think it's definitely worth the money if you're looking for a really good matte palette. This is my First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Depuffer / color corrector. It's this salmon color. When you use the metal side, it blends in the product, not fully, but it blends it in a little bit, spreads it around. It also cools the skin, depuffing the eyes and just making you look a little bit more awake. It's a very thin formula, really natural. When I first tried it, I was a little bit like squeamish about it, but now I've been incorporating it pretty much every time I do my makeup. Like a lot of these products I've just have had and have recently brought out again. One of them, because I've had a little bit of a tan going on, is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I used to use nothing but this. I forgot how good it is. You guys, the drugstore has some awesome products. This is one of them. It's very thin. Again, I've been loving that thin concealer consistency, and it just blends in like a dream. Such a nice concealer and so inexpensive. Definitely a winner in my book. I perpetually am amazed by the effectiveness of my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores translucent powder. Boy, is this good. It's so good. I get compliments all the time on how smooth my skin is and how poreless it looks. It's because of this. Like, I've always had trouble with makeup settling into my large pores around my nose, but I've been using this religiously, kind of breezes over my pores and makes it look so smooth and flawless. Definitely check this out if you have the same kind of issues that I do. And it doesn't dry my skin out, so yay for that. For bronzer, loving my Physician Formula Butter Bronzer. This bronzer is so buttery smooth, really, really flattering on the skin. Definitely worth a check. Expensive for the drugstore, but inexpensive in the bronzer scheme of things. On the same note, I have been loving my Wet n Wild, I keep wanting to say Milani. It's not Milani, it's Wet n Wild contouring palette. Let me give you a quick swatcheroo. I don't think people generally need 6 different contour shades. I think what you need is a good highlight shade and a good contouring shade, and that's about it. So I like that this has exactly what you need and no more. So my Natasha Denona Blush Duo. I have mine in Tutu and Strawberry Cheeks. Oh lordy. So this is paraben free and it is gorgeous. Look at that. I've been mixing them. I've been putting mostly the lighter color with a dash of this for like when I have crazy eye looks, and then when I'm doing minimal makeup, I've been doing mostly the darker color with a dash of that. I haven't really been doing them separately because I just love how they mix together. Let me show you a swatch of them mixed together. So I don't think I've done that. Look at how pretty. Oh, it's so stunning. She has quite a few different color options. For highlighting, you guessed it, I have got to talk about my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. This is the most intense highlighter I have ever had. Look at that shine. Oh, it's to die for. So, so pretty. This you can mix in with different products, different liquid products you can put underneath your makeup, on top of your makeup. It's very versatile and it's just really, really metallic. If you want something intense, this is gonna be your new best friend. And then another highlight I've been loving that's kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum is my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light. Looks like this. I rediscovered this product this month. It's very subtle, perfect for those brides out there who don't want to glow from the heavens on their wedding day. It's hard to compete with this guy, but it really is a gorgeous sheen. What I've been doing recently is I've been putting some of this and then topping it off with my Hourglass powder. Just really, really gorgeous. I think Hourglass does powders like none other. They're very unique. I know in my Bare Minerals review of this guy, I talked about how it's similar to the Hourglass powders, but honestly, they're two completely different worlds. Like, Hourglass does powders so, so beautifully. There's nothing on the market like them. We talked about the custom enhancer drops. I've got to mention my custom infusion drops. This is like a skincare serum that you can put into your foundation, your primer, whatever. It's an oil-based one. I have mine in the Radiance one. It has lemongrass in it. It smells divine. No fragrance added. It makes your foundation go on more smoothly. It gives you this beautiful glow. It takes care of all dry patches if you do have dry patches. It balances out your skin. It's just a really, really lovely product that one drop goes a long way. The next few products I want to talk about are lip products. I've got 4 of them here to share with you. The first one I want to talk about is the Too Faced Extreme Lip Injection. This is a lip plumping gloss. I'm wearing it over a liquid lipstick today. It really works on me. Really works. I feel like my lips look so much bigger than they normally do, and that's because of this. It's so plumping. It feels tingly. I don't find that it's like painful. I'm normally pretty sensitive, but I haven't been finding that like I can't stand it, and I haven't been finding that it doesn't work. It's like right in that nice sweet spot in between where it works without being too painful. It's different on everybody. I've heard a ton of different reviews. This has been living in my handbag because I feel like it just makes my lips look fuller, and I really like it. Okay, and then the next lip product I want to talk about is the Makeup Revolution Salivation Intense Lip Lacquer. I have a couple shades of this. I'm showing you the shade More Than I Could Give. It's this really light nude color. I think it's so pretty. It's a very glossy product. It's a very thin formula, which I've been loving, and it lasts quite a long time on my lip. Although if you have any deeper skin tone, you might not like this color, or even my skin tone. It's definitely very pale. The next 2 lip products I want to talk about are liquid lipsticks. Jeffree Star Blow Pony. They stay all day. They're very non-drying, and they're so smooth, so pigmented. Really thin formula, which I, again, really like. I like when it doesn't really feel too heavy. And then the other liquid lipstick I have to talk about is the Bare Minerals matte lipstick. I have mine in the shade Juju. I'm running out of swatching space. Swatch it right here. That is what it looks like. It's a perfect My Lips but better. This whole Bare Minerals liquid lipstick line is all different shades of nude. They have like 20 colors, and all of them are like neutrals. I love it. Some of my favorite formula. It's just very long wearing, comfortable, budge proof, really flattering, very pigmented, very creamy, very smooth. Just a really good formula. Check it out. Kardashian Beauty lashes in Scintillate lashes. They're these cool sort of jagged lashes. I've been getting compliments every time I wear these. The last makeup product I have to share with you is my Chikuhodo eyebrow brush. My best friend got this for me the end of last year, and it's been so nice. It's been very handy. It's unlike any other eyebrow brush I've seen or had in that it's much wider. Okay, so this I would say is a pretty standard eyebrow brush from Senna Cosmetics. Look at the difference, you guys. It's so much fatter, like wider, but it's still, you know, pretty skinny. I use my brow powders. I just go boop boop and it's like done. Super fast. It's a very soft bristle, and it picks up just the right amount of product without leaving gunk on my brush itself. You waste very little product when you use these Chikuhodo brushes. Like it takes the powder and it deposits on your skin. It's amazing. So good. So I've got to talk about my Giorgio Armani C perfume. This is just makes me feel so happy. It's hard to explain fragrance, but it definitely has some vanilla in there and patchouli, I think. Okay, so the top notes are the Sicilian bergamot, mandarin, blackcurrant liqueur. Heart notes is rose de may, neroli, Egyptian jasmine, and freesia. And the base notes include patchouli, woods, amber, organox, and vanilla. Can't stop wearing it. I've been wearing it every day. Everybody has such different opinions about fragrance, and some things that smell good on somebody doesn't smell good on somebody else. But for me, this reminds me of my childhood. It reminds me so much. I don't know what's in it that reminds me of it, but it reminds me of these little Chinese candies I used to eat as a child that were really sweet and a little bit tart. They were these dried fruit candies. I am obsessed. It's so good, and it actually smells good on me. I only really smell good in like really sweet fragrances. I don't know why. Everything turns sour on me, but this hasn't been the case with this, so been loving it. I've decided to only really buy roller balls because I feel like I can never get through an entire bottle of fragrance. So yeah, roller ball size, and I can put it in my purse. Perfect. Perfect. I apologize if I've talked about any of these products in past favorites videos. As far as I remember, I haven't, but please forgive me if I have. This is my Glisten and Glow Grape Groove nail polish. It's a holographic nail polish that I have on my nails right now. In the sunlight, it glows rainbow. It's so cool. They have like 8 different shades of this holographic formula, and it's super smooth. I don't know of any other nail polish that goes on quite as smoothly as these, and it's just really opaque in one coat. A lot of times glitter nail polishes go on really patchy, but this doesn't, and it's just my all-time favorite nail polish. I've loved this for a long time now, and it continues to be one of my go-to polishes. The last thing I'm going to be talking about is really random, but for me it's not so much because I make art. It's these uni paint markers. My best friend gave them to me. They're oil-based markers, and they're so nice. They remind me of like oil painting without having to get out my brushes and paint tubes and get messy. They're really precise. They're just oil-based markers, but if you're into drawing at all, definitely check these out because they're super convenient and really like paint-like, but they're kind of like on the go, and you're able to do really cool line work with these. Alrighty, so those were my June favorites. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to join my Cake Face family, and you can stay up to date with my videos. And you know, thumbs up this video if you did enjoy it. Keep in touch, leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be sure to respond. Love you lots, hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye guys.
What is it?
It's
pickle juice, whiskey, lime juice, and Boston Bay seasoning. Have you got a recipe?
Do you follow the recipe?
I think it tastes pretty good.
I think it's going on.
Yeah.
Just strange.